Okay.
I'll have Monty do a perception check around the camp, see if he finds anything interesting.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Find some interesting smelling fungus.
Go Monty.
Got some food.
Don't bring it over to me.
Divenna, I think we should talk.
What are we talking about?
And Ulfgar.
Perception check 15. I just want to see if I can pick up any hints of conniving from anybody. Because we had our little talk about there could be a conniver in the group. A
So,
mole. I don't know. I
be
just
a
want
little bit more specific.
I just want to see if
Anyone's acting good?
mainly these three, the newbies,
If
any of them are kind of just seeming nervous about any of the things that I've mentioned regarding, because I'm sure when I told her, they might have heard me mention Vincent's message, and
I'll have you do an insight instead.
Insight,
So same
sorry.
roll, just use
okay,
the...
15. So it was 14. It's still 15.
Okay. The three newcomers, I mean, they seem tense, seem a little stressed. You don't
Even
really
after the
pick up
long
on...
rest.
Maybe a little bit more so, given what she's been saying.
Okay. Velgrath definitely is doing something you don't really see him do, which is some nervous fidgeting. But you don't pick up that they're acting sneaky.
Is Trinity acting normal?
And Trinity's being
But
super
sneaky is
sketchy.
normal.
Sneaky is
So
normal.
yes.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm standing by waving over Divenna and Ulfgar, and I should have a conversation. Given the new information about...
Since it's clear that I'm not invited to that, I'll probably take out my bow and just stand guard at the side of the group that's facing the direction of the tunnel that's going back towards the estate.
Do you know how to set traps? Because I have some trap and tripwires.
I have some tar and feathers.
Will at level 8 come back?
What is this level 8 you speak of?
I don't think I do now, though.
Maybe in a few months.
As far as I've read, I've not read anything about having any particular skill with traps. Or I can do tracking, but I feel like my traps level would be the same as anybody's trap making abilities. Nothing special yet. I have plans. At level 8.
Just found the information here. Trenthazun is the name of the Dark Elf city.
I actually don't hate dark elves, like as a culture or a group of people.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Very, very much.
I actually find their culture fascinating, but I will kill them with no reprimands.
They hate Velgrath, huh? My kind of people.
Yes, they are your kind of people.
Actually, you would do well in a dark elf city, Trinity.
Minus the
Saying.
color of your
So
skin.
Divenna and Ulfgar.
Yeah. But she's got the right attitude. She could lead a family.
I mean, you have the appropriate attitude. You're not a dark elf, so
Yeah.
by definition, they're going to shit on you.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
If they're being nice.
Even worse, actually, you're some other elf other than dark elf.
Like you're not even a useful kind of species.
Yeah.
Better.
All right, so our
So-
little
so
side convo with
Divenna.
Divenna.
All right, side combo. What are we talking about?
So I know you know about the message. What do you think?
I feel like the estate is going to be more defensible than here.
I feel the same, but at the same time, we don't know who these people are.
True.
So I think we should not respond, but show up anyways.
I am more or less down for that. Either way, like they're the number one family. Like, I get that taking out the number 2 helps them secure the number 1, but
Well, I don't want to make any assumptions about what their motives are, but at least there, you know the terrain, It's your house. It's the house you grew up with. They didn't.
Yeah.
And as long as we conceal the fact that we're coming, we may even have a slight bit of surprise.
And we can be home alone.
Yeah.
And at the very least, we can observe them before we approach. But here, we could very well have a fight coming, and we can't take the risk of going in the dark.
In all of the dwarven history, has there been any kind of real rivalry between Vincent's and my family, aside from just mining?
So I'll give that to you. Yes. In the foundation of the city, there was a fair amount of family warfare, and the Vincent's and Dracehart families did fight each other. It's been a while since that's happened, but yeah.
Has
Also,
it more or less mended?
Yeah, there's not really any hard feelings between the Vincent's and Drakeharts.
would they also be less likely to stoop to using Duergar as, like, I mean, the third and the fourth houses might be like, oh, we need to use Duergar to attack this. No, but I'm wondering if she would know, if the Vincent's would know, of, like, if any house would be more likely to
Need outside help?
need Duergar, or
go ahead
or
and
how
make a
hateful.
history check.
History?
Yeah.
14?
Okay. It is very reprehensible for any house to have any association with Duergar, but the Stonefoot family is known for doing reprehensible things. This would be over the line even for them, but if you had to pick a family of all the families, it would be the Stonefoot family.
Which we've already found out and proven were involved.
It kind of sounds like Drow elves to me. I mean, it's a Drow thing to do.
So
Take
we
up
all
an entire
agree?
house.
The three of us.
I kind of think we should head back.
I do too.
Leave some sort of something for the forward guards.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think they're coming back, guys. I think they're dead.
Or you could leave something, be like,
leave it in
we
Dwarvish,
turned back.
and hopefully-
No, we just say we turned back.
We went back.
Well, then I don't think you'll have any trouble
okay.
convincing your friend Amadine. The other two may need some convincing, but I think we should keep the message to ourselves for now. Just between the three of us.
Sure, but it's not, I just mean leave something for the guards so that they know where we went.
Sure.
I don't think so. Because what if enemies come upon it? Now they know where we went.
But they don't
They don't know where we came from.
So between eating breakfast, making plans, and all of that, I'm going to say about an hour has passed since you last cast.
If I'm awake, then I'm constantly.
Yeah.
Every hour, I'll bet. Yeah.
So they've ended up going a bit away from you, back towards the city.
Okay.
But
Or where I think the city is.
Yeah, but they are getting higher.
Okay. I informed the group of this change.
Okay.
I just noticed this. They are not coming towards us anymore, but they are heading higher.
What do you think we should do, Divenna?
I kind of think we should head back toward, what's the name of your city? Plumberg. That place I just was. Good evening, Plumberg. So,
You remember things.
totally. I'm a smart creature. Humanoid.
Maybe.
Velgrath, what do you think? Should we head towards the elves or should we head back? Can I do a perception check when I said elves to see if that made him uncomfortable?
You can do an insight check.
Insight check. 16. To see if the elves triggered anything.
You can already tell that Velgrath is a bit more on edge than usual. With the 16 and with the amount of self-control Velgrath generally has, you don't notice any particular twinge when you say that.
I feel as though the city would be. Wait a second. Isn't the city not safe?
Yeah, didn't we just come from there?
Yeah, didn't we just come from a battle zone?
Giant battle. Why would we go back?
Why would they stay?
Yeah, why would they stay? Yeah, they
That would
wouldn't
be the last
stay
place they'd be looking for him.
Unless
if they wanted me and the family dead.
Well, they don't even know you're alive.
Exactly. They don't know I'm alive. And
They're probably assuming that he is.
I'm guessing most of my family is dead, so they...
I kind of like Divenna's plan. I think we should go.
I mean, it would be a good defensible place if we know it's safe, but we don't know it's safe.
We don't know this place is safe.
Well, why doesn't someone just scout?
Yeah, someone's good at scouting, theoretically.
We could send someone sneaky into the house before us.
Yeah.
Well,
I have no problem with that. We should send you down the tunnel to see if you can find the right way.
No.
that's bad.
Yeah, no. We already sent people to do that.
Yeah.
Could always use an extra.
You know, when I'm trying to kill
As much as I would love to be on the surface right now, because I've been underground for far too long, frankly.
They hired you as a thief. Good thing you're not a spy.
I'm not an assassin.
Mine, what? You found it? Yeah.
I found it under my foot.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't find it. Because your foot was on it.
So we go back?
I feel like that's a safer option.
If you're okay with scouting
Not
the
enjoying
estate
the idea
before we
of
go back
face
into
fighters.
it, we have no idea how safe the estate is.
Nor are we safe here,
I'm always
apparently.
okay taking the lead while you follow, Velgrath.
When have you ever taken the lead?
A couple days ago. Don't remember?
All right, what's the consensus? Are we going back?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm down to go back.
I'm still against it, but I'll go with you.
You can stay in the tunnels while they scout.
That's okay.
Okay, so I want to leave
What-
a note for the guards.
Okay. Easy enough.
Like, they're smart.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
They speak common.
Okay.
I'd say you might confer with your ranger friend and both leave a trail marker and a note.
And I'm gonna leave some more rations too.
Okay.
I don't think.
We should just leave them.
I feel like rations would attract beasties.
True, but after a 2-day journey and having eaten all your rations and thinking that you finally gotten back to a safe place and there's nothing there,
people with food.
might be
You make
nice to
a
have
good
some
point. Make a very good point.
food. Like, yeah, beasties might come, but you know, then they'll get a little food.
All right,
That's
you make
okay.
a good point.
Something needs to eat.
Okay.
And the note would just say, "We're going back."
You pack up camp and start heading back the way you came.
I'm gonna stop everyone before we start heading too far. I think perhaps this time around we should be a little sneakier. So everyone move in 30 feet to me and I will provide you all with a +10 stealth bonus. And the inability of being tracked with my
How
pass
long
without
does
a
that
trace.
last for?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh, well,
Nice.
I mean,
We're further than
we are much farther than an hour.
Yeah,
Really?
but okay, maybe if we get back to the spider place, then I'll cast it then. But I'm telling everyone now, like, when that time comes, make sure you're within 30
Yeah.
feet of me, or else it will not work on you.
Cool. I'm not gonna be in the front this time, guys. It wasn't last time. I just ended up in the front.
I can be up front.
I'll take
Hey
it back.
Monty, do you wanna let me ride you?
Sweet.
I'll watch you back off.
Oh. You probably need light anyway, because Monty also cannot see.
He can smell.
You can
Can
also
you
just
smell
say
a rock right in front
Yeah.
of his face?
Maybe if it were a sulfur rock.
that is smart. That is smart.
So yeah,
Have some trouble.
he would be staying very close to me then. He
Okay.
would be making sure that he's like touching his nose against my ankles every couple of feet to make sure
I
that
can
I'm
be
still
his
right
eyes.
next
I've
to him.
got
I mean, I can
vision.
also cast light on something that you cover with fabric.
That works too. I'm just saying that's what his instinct is going to be if that isn't the case.
Okay.
I'll tell him where to go.
There you go.
I can see.
That's why he was like, yes, please ride me.
I can't
don't know what's
see
going
anything.
Are we talking again? Is this happening?
Do you need her to cast message so you can respond to her with them?
I'm getting so much attitude.
You continue on your way. You're getting a better sense of the general direction of where the Drow are heading. It seems like it's possible that you could intercept them. You're not sure. But it seems like they are heading towards the path that you have taken.
Ahead of us or behind us?
Ahead of you.
Okay, then I will warn everyone that we are about to intercept them, that they are on our path. So perhaps we should stop for a
We have
second.
one
I
path.
told you this was a bad idea.
We can move forward with my ability, but there will be a risk. It's not foolproof. If we were wanting to sneak, or we could just straight up fight them.
They're gonna be the strongest raiders. They're not.
Non-detection would be good, especially right now.
Yeah.
If
Either way.
If we don't want to be detected.
Either way, that's
good.
good.
How wide is this path?
I mean, it varies. Most of the time, it is about as wide as this tunnel, or this table right here. But it does open up into larger caverns occasionally, and
We can hide in a cavern.
How far ahead on the path are they?
they're probably another few hours ahead of you.
Okay.
It seems like maybe they're heading to the location that you fought the phase fighters in.
Gotcha. All right. So I'll tell them that. General area, a couple hours. We've got until we get there if we keep moving forward and they don't move.
Okay.
Although now my suspicion that they are involved in this is pretty much confirmed, because what are the chances that they would go to the same tunnel that we're using?
Or they cultivate the phase spiders as part of their defenses.
Wait.
Oh,
Like
okay.
we tripped a trip.
That could.
like
I didn't
some
even.
type of
I didn't
alarm.
know people did that.
Drow
And you're saying Fae, not phase.
do love their spiders.
Yeah,
Phase.
that's their
Phase. Okay,
Spiders.
sorry.
That's
Fae.
their
Phase. Kind of sound the same.
Bitch.
Cultivate the creepies at the edge of your area, and
Spider
then no
queen.
one comes into your area.
All right.
We've got no choice but to keep going.
Yeah, there's literally one path. There's forward and backward.
Yep.
So when I think we've gotten within a half mile of them again, because that's not far to walk. Then I'll stop the group if nothing else happens before that.
Okay. So you travel for another couple hours or so. By this time, you confirm that they have gotten to where you're pretty sure you fought the phase spiders, and they seem to be stopping there. Or at least they've been there for a good 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
Can you tell how many there are?
Yes. Would you like to know?
Yes.
A bet?
I think that's kind of relevant to everybody.
Oh yeah, definitely would be helpful information for people to know.
I feel like some of this is coming from Jesse.
Only
She's
just a little
full
bit.
bit. She's full with it.
Just saying, if the night we've had a little chivalry, courtesy, manners might get you far. Instead of just barking orders at people who've been doing everything they can to keep you alive for the last 2 days.
What order did I bark? I asked you a question.
No, you didn't. You said, tell me how many people there are.
I said, how many are there? That's a question.
All right, considering we're about to possibly fight something that will kill us all.
I haven't forgotten. Lots of things you've done.
Write it down. Make sure you don't forget.
Are we anywhere near a large cavern we can hide in?
Yeah,
It was 6, right?
it's
Or
5.
5. Okay. So yeah. After sulking for a minute, I say there was 5.
Okay, hide in the cavern.
We're like a half mile away. Oh.
Are we
Say we
moving
go
forward?
back to wherever the last big cavern was and wait for them to move.
I'll go ahead and see what's what.
So from this position, we're backtracking?
Yeah, so you
I'm
back
gonna,
Just a little
I'm
bit.
gonna cast it now, though.
Okay.
So that our prints of backtracking are not seen.
Oh, well, we can just literally sweep that out of the way. Old, good old-fashioned.
I'm going to go ahead.
I don't want you to
without
waste
them.
a spell slot.
I'm not
You're
gonna cast
moving
it,
ahead?
okay.
Okay.
I don't want you to
cast
waste
it
a
yet.
spell slot just in case we need it later.
We'll sweep it up.
All right. Make a survival check to try to cover your tracks.
See?
I could also help with that.
With advantage, because Velgrath's looking.
I have +6.
That's awesome. I rolled an 8 and a
She
1.
already started making the check.
Should I roll that? as
You're
well?
Unearthed Arcana, yeah?
Yes.
11.
I'm gonna say because of the narrowness of the cavern, it's really only one person can do it with assistance.
I,
11.
Adrian, half a mile away.
But I have it
from
basically
Self-check.
memorized.
Isn't
All right, self-check.
for more than an hour, you can't be tracked.
Me personally
We
cannot be tracked.
Let
Yeah,
go.
no, but my group can. Me and Monty.
And I'm using some of my old rags to do it.
Oh, also
The end of my crowbar.
Can I get a
As far as the whole
my
group,
longbow
Or shovel.
cocked and loaded?
You have it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well look.
Okay. So.
I was gonna say actually, maybe
so
not.
Goes along.
I see that I
guess
can't be lost.
Perception check too.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Well, not wrong, but could be
15.
more.
Maybe I missed it though.
Oh, look.
Okay. So it does half a mile, but twists and turns and stuff. It takes you about half an hour or so, maybe longer, 30, 40 minutes, to get close to where you think the cavern is. On the way, you don't encounter anything. You think you're probably a few minutes away from the cavern now.
Okay. And I don't hear. Don't hear them at all.
That's cute. Sorry, I'm not there.